Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a very profound and thought-provoking topic, one that is based on the teachings of Buddha. It's about the true definition of foolish people and wise people. In our modern society, we often hear these terms tossed around, but do we really understand their true meaning? In fact, many people judge others based on superficial markers like knowledge, education, or career success. But Buddha teaches us that these things alone are not the measure of a person's wisdom. So, what does Buddha say about the real difference between those who are wise and those who are foolish? Let's explore these teachings and perhaps see how they can offer us insights into living a more fulfilling and peaceful life. By the end of this video, you might find yourself rethinking what it means to be smart or foolish in the truest sense of the word. The foolish person according to Buddha. Let's start by looking at what Buddha defines as a foolish person. These characteristics might surprise you, as they have nothing to do with someone's education or achievements, but rather with their mindset and behavior. 1. Self-centredness. The first and most obvious trait of a foolish person is being self-centered. Buddha teaches that a foolish person is someone who is solely focused on their own desires, ignoring the suffering of others around them. They only seek their own pleasure and benefit without ever extending a hand to those in need. In fact, a selfish person rarely sees beyond their own wants, and as a result, they struggle to build meaningful relationships with others. When a person is self-centered, they lose trust and respect from others. The more they chase after their own selfish desires, the more isolated they become, and they often find themselves alone. Relationships, which are the cornerstone of a fulfilling life, are damaged by this kind of behavior. 2. Stubbornness and ignorance. Another trait of a foolish person is stubbornness or ignorance. Buddha refers to this as being trapped by wrong views or ignorance of reality. A foolish person often holds on to rigid beliefs that do not allow them to see things from other people's perspectives or recognize the deeper truths of life. When someone is caught in the grip of ignorance, they make decisions based on misconceptions and fixed ideas rather than a deep understanding of the world around them. They fail to grow because they are not open to new information, and they stubbornly refuse to see the consequences of their actions. 3. Inability to learn from mistakes. A foolish person also refuses to acknowledge their own mistakes. When they make an error, they often blame others or circumstances instead of taking responsibility for their actions. This leads them to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Learning from failure is one of the most powerful tools for growth, but a foolish person misses this opportunity. By not reflecting on their errors, they stop evolving and miss out on the chance to improve themselves. They continue down the same path of ignorance and regret. 4. Lack of inner peace. Lastly, a foolish person lacks inner peace. Buddha teaches that the mind of a foolish person is constantly filled with stress, anxiety, and discontent. They struggle with managing their emotions and, as a result, create disharmony in their relationships. Without inner peace, life becomes a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction. Foolishness leads to inner turmoil, which, in turn, affects their relationships with others. When a person is constantly battling with themselves, it's impossible for them to find true happiness or harmony in life. The wise person according to Buddha. Now, let's look at what Buddha defines as a wise person. Buddha's wisdom is not about knowledge in the traditional sense, but about how we perceive the world, interact with others, and improve ourselves. 1. Wisdom, not just knowledge. The first defining trait of a wise person is their wisdom. This is different from simply acquiring knowledge. Wisdom, according to Buddha, is the ability to see things clearly, to understand the deeper truths of life, and to make decisions that align with these truths. A wise person understands that life is not just about accumulating facts, but about knowing how to apply those facts in the real world. Wisdom comes from experience, reflection, and deep insight into the nature of the world. It is the ability to act wisely even in difficult situations. 2. Compassion and empathy. The second characteristic of a wise person is their deep empathy and compassion for others. Buddha emphasized that true wisdom is accompanied by compassion. A wise person not only understands the struggles of others, but is also moved to help alleviate those struggles. They do not see others as obstacles or competitors, but as fellow travelers on the same journey. Their actions are driven by a sincere desire to help others, and they approach all relationships with kindness and respect. Wisdom, in this case, is not just about intellectual insight, but about how we treat others. 3. Learning from mistakes and growing. A wise person is always learning. They embrace their mistakes as opportunities for growth and improvement. Rather than blaming others or the world for their failures, they take full responsibility and look for ways to improve. Buddha teaches us that wisdom is rooted in self-reflection. A wise person is always asking themselves, what can I learn from this? They use past mistakes as stepping stones toward future success. They never stop evolving and always seek to improve themselves. 4. Inner peace and harmony. Finally, a wise person has inner peace. Buddha teaches that true wisdom allows a person to maintain a calm and balanced mind, no matter the circumstances. A wise person understands that peace comes from within, and they have the ability to stay grounded and composed even in stressful or chaotic situations. Their internal peace radiates outward, affecting their relationships and the way they interact with the world. People are naturally drawn to them because they exude calm and stability. The wisdom they possess allows them to navigate life's challenges with grace and ease. Why these teachings matter. So why is it important to distinguish between a foolish person and a wise person? Buddha's teachings give us a roadmap for living a life that is not only successful, but also fulfilling. In modern society, we often get caught up in external markers of success, like money, status, or academic achievements. But Buddha teaches us that these are not the true measures of a person's worth. Instead, the way we treat others, the way we handle ourselves in difficult situations, and the peace we cultivate within ourselves are the true indicators of wisdom. By practicing these teachings, we can begin to shift our focus from superficial goals to more meaningful ones. We can work on developing true wisdom, inner peace, and compassion, qualities that will not only enrich our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. Conclusion. In conclusion, Buddha's teachings about the wise and the foolish give us a deeper understanding of what it means to live a meaningful life. It's not about how much we know, how much we earn, or what titles we hold, but how we live, how we treat others, and how we handle ourselves. Wisdom, in Buddha's view, is about the way we approach life, our mindset, our compassion, our growth, and our inner peace. So, the next time you find yourself judging someone as wise or foolish, ask yourself, what is truly important? Are we looking at the right things? By practicing Buddha's teachings, we can all become wiser, more compassionate, and more peaceful people. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found these teachings helpful and thought-provoking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.